What's happening? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought we were watching.
I thought we were about to watch.
You just realized she can't read.
Sorry, I'm going through a once-in-a-lifetime transformation. The Four Seasons is back for another season.
So we got the gang back together to watch the first 2 episodes. Join us.
This place is delicious.
Did you eat this food?
I had gastritis when we were shooting this, so I could look at it and kind of lick at it.
The food was really good that day.
It was good.
Remember, I wanted to make sure it was really good food. I said, we need good barbecue.
You take care of us, good director.
Anybody drink the fake beer?
No, but I pretended I was.
I think I did take a little sip.
Oh, and I picked a name.
Tell us.
Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a gender reveal.
Every time in the edit, I was so proud of Erica for holding.
I held.
You did so good.
Yeah.
You knew the camera was going
I'm
right
like
there.
Coleman's head.
Here we go.
Cove.
Now do the gender reveal.
It's a boy. Cove's a boy name.
I was doing like BuzzFeed quizzes, and it was like, pick the best baby name. And both the boy category and the girl category had Cove.
Shut up.
What did you choose? Did you choose Cove?
I chose Cove because I want to. Counts as promoting the show. That was a fancy shot that Coleman came in with the idea for, and it had a special track and everything.
I was like, oh, I want to bring everyone together and make us all feel like such a unit. And I feel like it has to work with that camera going around all of us. And we're just on the inside playing off each other.
You were so excited about shooting that scene. I remember you were so inspired. You said multiple times, I want to do like some Hannah and their sisters kind of scene.
Hannah and the sisters,
Or the opening of Roseanne.
Yes, exactly.
I love a scene where we get to sit and eat. I mean, it's great.
And we're also great at chit-chat.
I remember also you said, guys, remember exactly what you're eating, drinking, when, so because it's gonna help the edit, because the camera goes around and around. And I remember after the first take, I was like, was it a fry or the beer now?
I looked it up, and apparently this mountain range lifted out of the earth like 300 million years ago.
Look at your belly.
I know. Look how tiny I look next to that fake belly.
Yeah, cute little waist.
It's a little Tina. Any frame that keeps us all together, which is beautiful, to get us started.
And people might think this is some sort of green screen situation. We really were up in that beautiful
day
place.
on Bear
No,
Mountain.
we went there. We were atop that mountain.
Now Nick, in a small but a very real way, is going to add to that beauty.
Will, that monologue is so good. You're so good in that moment.
Danny?
Thank you.
Look at this. One of my favorite moments. The little hand,
The hand.
and then let go. It's one of my favorite moments. Like you're trying, but it's not.
not it.
It's not it.
I don't think people are going to see this moment coming.
What's wrong?
I forgot the ashes.
Look at Marco be a little
Best reaction. I
Also,
loved
Marco,
it.
answer truthfully. Are you doing a little something to pop your biceps?
Because I feel I'm in power again. I was right
Wait,
all along.
Can we get a replay of the pop? I just want to see the bicep pop.
Oh no.
What's just so funny? I can watch that again and again.
Just a little shitbird.
It's so good.
With this first episode, I just really want to go back to remember what we created the season before, and then how can we dial things up a little bit? And knowing that throughout the season, that we're going to get to these beautiful, heartful moments, but we got to earn it.
We had a lot of fun sharing this block of episodes. I directed episode 2, Coleman directed the season premiere, and we were sharing the same locations,
Yeah.
and we'd say like, okay, how are you gonna shoot this? And I'll mirror the way you're shooting it.
It was Tina's first time directing as well. We always want to make sure everyone's succeeding beautifully.
Yeah.
So I still have my eyes. I'm like, hey, Tina, how about this? When she was like, great idea, great. So we're very open in that way. Like, no one's saying, oh, my idea is the best one. I'm like, what do you think?
No one's like, good luck. Because within one day, the first part of the day might be a scene that Coleman's directing, and then the next scene I'm directing.
It was special to start with the two of them,
Yeah.
because it was like our little troupe.
was just our group.
Yes, it was just us. And we were in the same location the whole time.
We're locked in a room.
So we were,
Right.
theater summer camp feelings sometimes.
And by the way, no one would know that Tina was a first-time
That's
director.
insane.
And I
to
wouldn't
me.
have brought it up if it wasn't true.
It's true.
Okay, fine. Ginny,
There's the
I
lamp
never
that I call the
expected
space
to be in charge of
clitoris.
Also your new band.
Man, I was always like, move that lamp a little bit.
I was advised that child support is typically handled after the child is born.
So what, I'm just supposed to give birth and then quick walk on over to Pottery Barn and buy a baby crib in my hospital gown?
Please watch Danny.
I personally love that Tina has me at the bottom of the frame.
And then you do that thing.
The hat.
Because Nick was too busy humping his way through our Marriott points to sign the divorce papers.
That's what it's really about. You were dragging your feet on purpose because you...
Tina, I loved being directed by you for this scene.
Until the baby was born. I mean, if I wanted to be an asshole, I could have been an asshole.
I mean, we filmed Will's reactions last, and I remember thinking like, oh, we can just cut to these at any time.
Coleman. Pinky up! Who are you?
Hat work.
Oh, fuck off, all of you.
I love that no one can go anywhere, though. Everyone's so tense, but you can't go anywhere.
The hardest thing is because it is a bottle episode, and to be directing, I'm always kind of in the background. There weren't too many scenes where I could just be outside watching, so I felt the pressure to try to like not let the energy drop between takes. Other than that, I mean, like I know that I only have like 2 moves, so I didn't put myself through too many paces as a director.
Those moves are good.
Those are
They
excellent
serve you
moves,
well, Tina. Tina, you have a reputation from 30 Rock of being one of the best on-screen eaters.
I do love to eat on camera, and I was like, I throw down a challenge to you.
You
Get
did.
into this.
Whose Rottweiler is this?
Ignore him, Ginny. Pregnancy hunger is no joke. And I think we made you do ADR to like put more chips in your mouth.
Yes.
I ate a 14-ounce steak with one hand like it was an apple.
I remember reading this scene and being like, I've never seen a scene like this on television.
Like women talking about real birth stuff.
Yeah.
Remember the time my milk duct clogged so bad that my breast turned purple?
Can't believe that Netflix didn't just put the stuff about clogged milk ducts in the trailer.
There's something about, like, I know that we have sort of time restraints, but I think it really works for our show in every way because it keeps things tight.
Yeah.
And a little messy,
Yeah.
like life is, which is beautiful.
And I will say, shooting this as a first-time director, you get that first assembly of this, and I was like, did I screw it up? And Lily, the editor, really built this so beautifully in the edit and captured how it felt in real life.
It's doing that same thing of, like, keeping us all together with these
Yeah.
singles and all.
Yeah, remember when Beth was like a week old and she spit out that huge blood booger?
Yeah, it turned out it was just something of mine that she swallowed during birth.
Ma'am, I am eating
This.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Anyway, Malena was pushing and pushing and pushing, and then what comes out? A foot.
Oh, I love this sweet moment.
I'm 20. I'm like, oh,
But I like that Claude's the one that knows the most.
It's a beautiful monologue.
Yeah.
And then she cries. Guys, oh my God.
I think people want sometimes people just sitting down having a conversation about something.
Especially if you button it with a big old ding-dong
There
coming
we
out
go.
the window.
Didn't boots.
But you don't know who's ding dong.
Earn it with a ding dong.
Look, I know you're not trying to scare me on purpose, but honestly,
And the timing of this, like, it was really cold out and he had to run across the street.
In the credits, does it say big old ding dong?
Genius.
He nailed it! He
nailed it.
So good!
Ding dong guy.
Wasn't it his first stunt, too?
No, he's been doing stunts.
Oh, okay.
I do think it was his first nude
stunt.
And I did
Well.
call his mom to be like, hey, great news.
I think we only saw the nude guy in ADR.
Yeah, you were gone. We sent you home before we trotted him out.
But he ran all the way from behind.
Yeah, I remember being like, please, can we broom that area? I don't want him to get like Lyme disease
yeah.
on his balls.
Right, because we're upstate. Lots of ticks up there.
What were the bugs called that they said, if you see one of these bugs, smash
Lantern
it?
flies.
Yes.
We walked up and down this same stretch for so long. Every time I was like, wait, am I mad at you this time? Do I like you this time?
Yes,
Lot of steps.
that is why Tina and Coleman were great, because you would always clock in with us
Yeah.
as to which mountain pass this
Which
was.
mountain pass it was. We shot this once on a beautiful day. Then we got rained out. We had to go back
Oh my God. this
on a
is- oh,
freezing
yeah.
cold day. And I'm not going to tell you which shots are which.
And I love the levity of the whole scene. I love that it's not this very special moment. Yet
Yeah.
it's very special.
Yeah.
Because it's more real.
I remember we were all excited because we could see New York City from there.
Yeah.
And it felt like
Yeah.
Oz.
yes.
And I think we
Did they take it out?
took it out because we were supposed to be further upstate.
Oh, yeah. To quote you,
yeah,
too
yeah.
far upstate.
Too far upstate.
Far upstate.
Well, great camera movements, darling.
Do you remember we all were like, that's how big it is? And we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how big it is when you have someone's ashes. He was big boned. Trying to find ways to find a little levity in like what is such a serious
Yeah.
thing.
I can't wait for Steve to see this. Steve's gonna love this.
Steve's gonna feel real weird about this.
He's gonna really love this part.
should I just?
I do remember them saying don't eat them, but they
Yeah.
only said that to me.
Oh,
which is-
now
You
you
were
tell
like a
me.
real squeaky from street. We decided that you guys were just gonna do it with your bare hands and not with like with a cup.
I think they told us which way to throw the ashes so we didn't get Steve
No
like
blowback.
in our face.
Right back at us.
Oh my God, remember I asked for a fan.
Biggest fan I've ever seen in my life.
And then we, by the way, didn't use it, and then they like rolled it back down the mountain.
It was like for a 747.
It was from the movie Twister.
All of the 4 seasons is out now.
So join our group for the rest of the episodes only on Netflix.